A shift in someone's behavior, an unexpected memory, or even a feeling we cannot fully explain can create tension inside us. But not every heavy feeling is a supernatural warning. Often it is simply the emotional weight of unresolved relationships and truths waiting to surface. There may soon come a moment when someone from your past finally speaks honestly about something they have carried in silence for a long time. It may surprise you, especially if this is a person you once trusted deeply and believed truly understood you. People sometimes hide difficult truths, not out of evil intent, but out of fear, guilt, confusion, or the belief that revealing them would hurt someone they care about. Over time, however, silence becomes exhausting, and honesty begins to feel unavoidable. When that conversation happens, emotions may rise quickly. You may feel disappointment, sadness, relief, or even clarity all at once. That is natural when trust and memories are involved. But it is important not to let fear or dramatic thinking convince you that your world is collapsing. Difficult truths can hurt, yet they can also create space for healing, understanding, and stronger boundaries moving forward. The goal is not to become consumed by suspicion or anger, but to remain calm enough to decide what kind of future you want for yourself after the truth is known. You do not need to see yourself as cursed, chosen, or surrounded by invisible forces to understand that relationships can be complicated and deeply emotional. What matters most is how you respond when faced with honesty. Stay grounded, listen carefully, protect your peace without losing your compassion. Some truths break illusions, but they can also help rebuild your life on something more genuine, stable, and emotionally healthy than before. This message may come in person, or it may appear in writing, through a letter, a message, or an unexpected call. However it arrives, it will not come softly. It will hit you like a wave that pulls the ground from under your feet. Archangel Michael says, "Even heaven paused when this moment was set into motion." Because what's about to be said will burn bridges and awaken spirits from their graves. The truth they've been sitting on is connected to a betrayal that dates back longer than you imagine. Type Amen to get blessing 117. You were not supposed to find out, not like this, but heaven has chosen to pull the veil from your eyes, and no force can stop what is coming. The angels have already begun to prepare your path for what you'll walk through next. They feared this truth because it reveals the real reason behind your delays, the missed blessings, and the strange silence from people you once loved. It's not random. Nothing was ever random. Someone designed your downfall with a sweet smile and honeyed words. Their lips told you one thing, but their hands signed something else entirely behind closed doors. You thought they were praying for you, standing by you, holding your hand through it all. But the truth is, they were digging a grave behind your back with each step you took forward. Now, they cannot hold it anymore. It's eating them alive, and soon it will pour from their lips like lava. You'll hear it, and your knees may go weak. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You were chosen for great things, but someone delayed you to protect their own ego. Their confession will shock you because it was never just a slip. It was a carefully crafted move designed to remove you from a position of light. They didn't just want to walk ahead, they wanted to leave you behind in the shadows. There is one detail in this truth that will twist your chest. It's the name you'll hear. That name is going to break something in you, but that break will set you free. This person never meant for it to reach this point, but the heavens have demanded alignment, and that means every hidden motive must surface. You will be the first person they reach out to, and their message is coming within days. Their confession will include names, dates, and tears. They will cry, not because they're sorry, but because they're afraid. They know once this truth is said, the bond will be destroyed forever. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You may feel a deep urge to walk away from everything once you know. That's normal. What isn't normal is how long they kept this from you while pretending to care. Every celebration, every hug, every encouraging word, it will feel fake once you know what they did. But Archangel Michael says, do not let it turn your heart cold. Let it wake you up instead. Let it crown you in wisdom and break every tie that has drained your spirit. This truth will kill the illusion, not you. It will murder the fake peace they tried to convince you of. But you, chosen one, you will survive, and you will rise from this stronger than ever. The revelation will change how you see everyone around you. Some faces will lose their warmth forever. Others will suddenly make more sense. Type Amen to get blessing 112. You will remember past arguments that made no sense and suddenly connect the missing dots. Every moment they defended someone you couldn't trust. Every time they discouraged your instincts. It will all line up now. The person who tells you the truth will beg you not to tell anyone else. But the angels say it's your right to decide what happens next. You do not owe them silence. They thought they buried it too deep to be found, but heaven unearthed it with fire. That's why your dreams have been strange. That's why you've been restless. You may even receive a strange sign, like a whisper in a crowded room, or a name flashing across your screen when no one is calling. These are warnings from the divine. The truth is inches away. Type Amen to get blessing 744. Sometimes the truth about people arrives slowly, through small conversations, unexpected realizations, or moments that suddenly make the past feel clearer. When that happens, it can completely change the way you see certain relationships. You may come to understand that some people acted from insecurity, jealousy, fear, or unresolved emotions rather than honesty and support. That realization can hurt deeply, especially when the connection was personal and built on trust. But the truth does not appear to destroy you, it appears to free you from confusion. There may come a time when someone finally admits their mistakes, offers an apology, or reveals something they should have said long ago. The conversation may feel emotional, awkward, or even overwhelming, because honesty often carries the weight of everything left unsaid. You may feel sadness for what happened, disappointment in the people involved, and relief that you no longer have to question your instincts. But it is important not to let anger or revenge consume you. People sometimes make harmful choices because of their own fears, insecurities, or need for control, not because your future was ever truly in their hands. Your strength has always belonged to you. Even through difficult seasons, your growth, resilience, and sense of purpose continued to move forward. The truth may change relationships, but it can also create space for healing, clarity, and healthier boundaries. What matters most is how you rebuild yourself afterward. Instead of carrying bitterness, carry wisdom. Instead of focusing on who tried to hold you back, focus on the person you are becoming now. Real power is not found in exposing others or proving them wrong. It is found in staying calm, learning from the experience, and continuing to grow without losing your kindness, self-respect, or inner peace. That's why they fed you lies disguised as love. Their truth may mention a contract, a deal, or a message they intercepted. You were supposed to get something, a job, a call, a relationship, an inheritance, but they blocked it. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You were pushed into a storm, not because of your karma, but because of their control. But the storm is now shifting back onto them, and you will walk out of it crowned, not crushed. Prepare yourself. The next 72 hours may bring strange movements around you. People acting nervous, people reaching out from the past, Watch their eyes. Some will look away too quickly. Some will stare too long. Either way, your spirit will sense who is involved. Archangel Michael says, "Your ancestors have been waiting for this day. They knew the chain would be broken in your lifetime. And now, it begins." Type Amen to get blessing 818. You will feel a strange calm after the truth is out. That's the peace of real clarity. That's the beginning of divine restoration. Heaven will begin to send you replacements, true-hearted friends, clearer paths, and blessings that were blocked. Your life will accelerate once the lie is dead. Do not seek revenge. Let the truth be your sword and your shield. It will do what no weapon ever could. A special person who once doubted you will witness the truth unfold and return to your side. They will see you with new eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You will be vindicated. You will be healed. You will be blessed beyond the sabotage. There's a letter or voice recording tied to the truth that you may receive. Do not delete it. Do not throw it away. It is proof for what heaven is aligning. This truth may end one chapter of your life, but the next chapter will begin with open doors and clean skies. You were never meant to stay in a cage built from deception. Archangel Michael says, "Rise now, walk forward, unshaken. The fire will pass, and what remains will be the real you." Type Amen to get blessing 119. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. They didn't expect you to survive all the delays, betrayals, and manipulation, but you did. And now, the truth that was meant to destroy you will become the very light that leads you toward your divine restoration. After the truth is told, you will not cry from weakness, you will cry from relief. The tension you've carried for years will finally have a name. You will finally understand why your energy felt blocked around certain people and why your blessings felt delayed. The moment this person opens their mouth, the energy in the room will change. It may feel like the air grows thicker or your hands begin to shake. That's the spiritual realm confirming the importance of every word you're about to hear. Your angels will be standing behind you in that moment. You will feel the presence of something divine holding your spine straight. You are not alone, even if their words try to leave you shattered. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You must prepare not only your ears, but your heart, because the person who is about to confess, this isn't a stranger. This is someone you once prayed for. This is someone you trusted beyond reason. They hid their true actions behind laughter and gestures of loyalty. But behind the mask was envy, resentment, and fear of your light. They worked against you in silence, convincing others you were the problem, while they played innocent. But the fire of truth cannot be delayed any longer. What's coming will shake you, but it will also set you free from emotional chains you didn't even know were around you. You might be tempted to hold back your emotions. Don't. Let yourself feel it all. The betrayal, the hurt, the awakening. This is your release. Type Amen to get blessing 777. A strange shift will follow the confession. You'll feel as though time slows down. Your spirit will absorb what was said, and then it will begin to rewire your view of everything. Old photos, old places, and past conversations will come flooding back into your memory. But this time, you'll see them with different eyes. The veil is gone, and the divine lens is now yours. You will realize how much you forgave in silence, how often you ignored your gut to protect someone who wouldn't do the same for you. But now, your soul will begin to heal with a new strength. There will be no need for revenge. The truth is powerful enough, and their own guilt will haunt them longer than your anger ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 551. There are moments in life when everything begins to shift quietly but powerfully. The people who once misunderstood your journey may finally begin to see your heart and recognize the strength it took for you to keep moving forward. Sometimes closure doesn't come from proving yourself. It comes from growth, honesty, and time revealing what words never could. What matters most is not who doubted you, but who you become through the experience. You are entering a season where wisdom replaces confusion and peace replaces emotional exhaustion. The setbacks that once felt permanent will slowly turn into lessons that shape a stronger, calmer version of you. New opportunities, healthier relationships, and clearer direction will begin to appear as you focus on your own healing and purpose. The weight you've carried for so long will start to feel lighter because you are no longer holding on to fear, resentment, or the need for validation. Your strength was never about status, appearance, or approval from others. It came from your resilience, your kindness, and your ability to keep going even during difficult seasons. Some people may still misunderstand your journey, and that's okay. You do not need to rush forgiveness or force yourself to move on before you're ready. Give yourself the space to heal, reflect, and rebuild with intention. This chapter of your life is not about revenge or proving anyone wrong. It's about stepping forward with confidence, clarity, and a renewed sense of self-worth. Your future deserves your full attention, and brighter days are waiting ahead. Forgiveness will come naturally, but only after truth has settled in your spirit. You will feel the shift in your energy. Your body will feel lighter. Your heart will beat stronger. This is what freedom feels like. You've waited for closure, and now it is coming. But it won't be a peaceful goodbye. It will be a powerful awakening. Type Amen to get blessing 818. The person who reveals this truth may walk away afterward, unable to face what they've caused. Let them go. You don't need more lies. You don't need more explanations. You need peace. And that's what heaven is giving you. Peace that doesn't depend on others. Peace that is rooted in truth. After this storm, your blessings will come with new speed. Promotions, relationships, spiritual clarity, all of it will rush in like a flood. You will finally see what was waiting for you on the other side of the lie. Archangel Michael says, your name is being written into a new book now. The old version of your story is over. The real one begins. Type Amen to get blessing 242. From this point on, your path will not look the same. Some people will disappear, some doors will close, but new ones, the right ones, will open. You will receive unexpected favor from people you never imagined. Strangers will speak your name in rooms of opportunity. Angels will orchestrate meetings in your favor. This truth was never meant to kill you. It was meant to kill the illusion. And now, what rises from the ashes will be purer, brighter, and stronger than anything before. Prepare your spirit. What's coming is heavy, but what follows is divine reward. Type Amen to get blessing 345. The angels have been circling this moment for weeks. You've seen it in your dreams, in strange coincidences, in a pull in your chest you couldn't explain. That was the divine preparing you. You will hear phrases like, I didn't know how to tell you, or please don't hate me. But your soul has already been trained for this confrontation. Your reaction will shock even you, because instead of breaking, you will rise. Instead of crumbling, you will expand, and instead of sinking, you will soar. Let this be your proof that even the darkest truth cannot stop the light within you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, the time is now. The silence is ending. The veil is torn. You may feel alone during the moment of confession. but the spiritual realm will surround you like armor. The truth will sting, but it will heal. Do not be afraid. You are about to be set free from everything that was done behind your back, and the ones who plotted against you will now answer to divine judgment. This is your divine moment, and once the truth is released, your life will never return to the same dimension again. Type Amen to get blessing 333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. You may wake up the next morning after the confession feeling like the entire world has shifted. As life begins to shift around you, you may notice opportunities appearing in places that once felt completely blocked. The pressure that weighed heavily on your mind starts to lift, and little by little, your confidence returns. Unexpected conversations begin opening doors, supportive people appear at the right time, and situations that once seemed impossible suddenly start moving forward. This is often what happens when you finally let go of emotional burdens that were holding you back. Clarity creates space for progress. The more you trust your instincts and protect your energy, the easier it becomes to recognize what truly belongs in your life. You may also begin hearing truths that were hidden from you before. People who once stayed silent might finally speak up, not because you demanded answers, but because time has a way of bringing hidden things into the light. Some stories may disappoint you, while others may confirm feelings you quietly carried for a long time. Still, do not allow bitterness to take root inside you. The goal is not revenge, but understanding. Every difficult experience teaches you something valuable about discernment, trust, and self-respect. You are no longer the same person who once ignored warning signs just to keep others comfortable. Your perspective has matured, your boundaries have strengthened, and your ability to recognize genuine intentions has grown sharper than before. Moving forward, focus less on who betrayed your trust and more on the life you are building beyond that pain. The strongest transformation happens when you stop looking backward for validation and start moving forward with confidence, wisdom, and a deeper understanding of your own worth. Your intuition now has no filter. Even your physical body may respond. You may feel sudden bursts of energy or deep exhaustion. Let your body release the energy of deception it carried unknowingly for years. And while others panic and scatter, you will walk in peace, because now you are no longer in the dark. You know what's been done and who you are beyond the lies. Archangel Michael says, the moment the truth touches your ears, your spiritual authority will multiply, because knowledge is power, but divine truth is unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 666. You may be guided to remove certain items, delete old contacts, change your environment. Follow that guidance. It is heaven rearranging your life for alignment. The person who confesses may try to redeem themselves. They may send you gifts, apologies, long messages begging for understanding. But be still. Do not act from emotion. Act from clarity. You are not responsible for fixing the people who broke you. Let their apology be the beginning of your closure, not the beginning of another cycle. Type Amen to get blessing 111. In the weeks following the confession, your name will rise in divine realms. Angels will speak of your endurance. Your ancestors will celebrate your clarity. And the very people who once laughed at your pain will now whisper about your glow. They will not understand how you still rose from the ashes, but you will know it was never them who carried you. It was God and the angels. What they tried to kill was your light, but what died instead was your tolerance for being used. Now, you walk in a realm where truth is your currency, and no lie can survive near your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 144. You are going to feel a new form of protection around you. Even strangers will look at you differently, sensing the spiritual power around you. That's what happens when the veil is removed and the divine light returns. Do not be surprised if your dreams become more vivid. Messages will come clearer. The names, the faces, the timelines, they will all be revealed to you layer by layer. One particular dream will give you final confirmation. In this dream, a key will appear or a door will open. That's your sign that heaven has completed your restoration. You are no longer tied to the past. You are no longer chained to lies. You are free. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You'll soon be guided to a place, a city, or a gathering that seems random, but it is not. Someone you are meant to meet will be waiting there. Someone with answers, connections, or divine purpose. Life has a way of shifting when you finally stop carrying the weight of what hurt you. The moments when you felt overlooked, misunderstood, delayed, or disappointed do not define your future forever. Over time, clarity arrives, and people often reveal themselves through their own actions without you needing to seek revenge or prove your pain. The healthiest response is not bitterness, but growth. Let your healing, your confidence, and your peace become the answer to everything that once tried to hold you back. You are not broken because of what happened to you. In many ways, difficult experiences reshape people into stronger, wiser, and more self-aware versions of themselves. Sometimes the hardest step is accepting that certain relationships, environments, or habits no longer feel right for the person you are becoming. Walking away from what drains your peace is not weakness, it is self-respect. Even when something once meant a great deal to you, it is okay to release it if holding on only creates confusion or pain. The next chapter of your life should be built on honesty, calmness, emotional safety, and genuine connection. You deserve relationships and opportunities that bring clarity instead of constant anxiety. Take time to appreciate how far you have already come. Small moments of reflection, gratitude, prayer, journaling, or simply sitting quietly with your thoughts can help you reconnect with yourself after emotionally difficult seasons. Healing is not about pretending the past never happened. It is about refusing to let the past control your identity forever. As you move forward, carry less fear and more trust in your own resilience. The strongest version of you is not the one consumed by anger or suspicion, but the one who learned from pain without losing kindness, hope, or self-worth. This can be the beginning of a calmer, stronger, and more meaningful chapter in your life.